Namaste everybody. This is NPABSAN Gautam, your English teacher. Welcome back you in lesson 4 of class 5. Right? So in my previous classes I have taught you very first type of sentences. Then next lesson I taught you simple present tense. Then just previous day, yesterday I taught you tense in general. It means I taught you all the different 12 tenses in general. I gave you example, and from example just we have made structure, and because of that today hopefully you are able to make or you are able to create structure from example sentences, right? So today actually I will be focusing on use present tense correctly. This is today's objective, right? Okay, my dear student, okay, we have to set a goal very fast. Our goal is what I said before. Okay, use the present tense correctly, right? So very first day I just only taught you the present simple, okay, just only to make you familiar with the tense, right? So step by step we are going to do our achievement. We are going to learn our entire tense, okay? So let me be focused on today's topic, okay? Use the present tense correctly. Okay, so in my previous lesson also I told you already that in English tense there are three major tenses, and then each of them has four aspects. Okay, in the same way here also we had present tense, and then under present tense we had four aspects: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense, right? So these are the four aspects of the simple present tense, right? So you must be able to use such aspect and tense properly and correctly, right? So without delay, now this very first I want to give you entertainment, right? So that I'm just going to play a song, okay? And even you can see on the screen, and from here you can learn the different aspect of present tense, and then there you will be learning different example sentences, and even you will be familiar with the native speaker pronunciation, right? Okay, student. Okay, student.
The present tense thing she just couldn't understand. So the teacher turned, taking the iPhone from her hand and said, if you stop playing with your phone in my class, the rules of present tense you might understand at last. Take a seat, I'll try to explain the game. It goes like this, young lady. I tweet, I'm tweeting, I'm tweeting. I've been tweeting, I post, I'm posting, I've posted. I've been posting, I upload, I'm uploading, I've uploaded. I've been uploading. I text, I'm texting, I've texted. I've been texting. Now do you understand what you have to do? We'll turn the conversation back on you. You tweet, you're tweeting, you tweeting. He's been tweeting. You post, you're posting, you posted. He's been posting. You upload, you're uploading, you've uploaded. He's been uploading. Text, you're texting, you've texted. He's been texting. Now that you finally understand what you have to do, we'll all sing together. I'll follow you. Tweet, I'm tweeting, have tweeted. I've been tweeting. Post, I'm posting, have posted. I've been posting. Upload, I'm uploading, have uploaded. I've been uploading. Text, I'm texting, have texted. I've been texting.
Okay, my dear students, as you have heard song. Okay, the song was on the basis of the present tense, right? The song says that, okay, that there are the four aspects of the present tense, right? So you had, okay, you had just seen that example sentence as well, okay? So that, okay, it will be Okay, I hope that you understand the tense. Simple present tense, okay, present continuous, present perfect continuous, even present perfect users. Okay, learn from this. Okay, so very first, okay, so what you have heard from the previous one, okay, so what do you notice? Okay, what do you notice? Okay, my dear student, so simple present tense, right? Simple present, then and then what you just heard? Present continuous. Present continuous. Then present perfect. Present perfect continuous. Then simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Then here I should write it here number 3, and I should make it number 4. Here what? Present perfect. P-R-E-S-E-N-T, present. P-E-R-E-F-E-C-T, present perfect. Okay, from different example you have learned this, okay, 4 aspects of the simple present tense. Okay, so even yesterday's class I have just given you a structure of each of them, right? So that you have to just take a sentence, and then you have to transfer from one sentence to another sentence. Okay, because of that you will be able to create many other sentences, okay, in a right way. Okay, student, now let's have a look on the screen now here. Okay, so already you have heard some, and already you have learned some from example sentences in my previous class or even today, okay, from that song. So you can see here in detail, present tense, okay, simple present, present continuous, then present perfect and perfect, present perfect continuous. So today basically we focus on the uses of them, right? As you are just here watching on the screen, today we focus on what? Okay, the uses, their time at verb, and example even. Okay, then after what? Structure also we can study today. Okay, simple present tense is used with what? Universal truth. If something is always true, if something is, okay, scientific truth, in that situation we should use what? Okay, that present simple tense, that already I taught in the second day lesson as well. Okay, so that I'll move very quickly here. Okay, then it's your schedule, your daily timetable, and then your habitual fact. Okay, when something you have to tell about your habit or somebody's habit, then we write what? We use present simple tense, and then action which repeats. Okay, if some action which repeats time and again, okay, in that situation also we use what tense? Simple present tense. Okay, so for example, the sun rises from the east. Okay, the sun sets in the west. So these are what? The example of what? Universal truth. Okay, so in that situation we just use what tense? Simple present tense. Schedule, your daily schedule. Okay, I get up early in the morning. I get up. They get up early in the morning. Okay, now you get up 5 o'clock in the morning, etc. Okay, under what? Schedule, your daily activities. Okay, whatever you do generally, repeatedly. So these all you write in what tense? In present simple tense. Okay, action which repeats means, okay, so it means in your previous time, present time, even future time also you do such activities. So that okay, for example, you can see here, this is the timeline. Okay, this is present time. This is the present time. This is what? Past time. This is what? Future. Okay, so you can see the timeline. So present tense, the activities, Okay, you do at present or is your habit. Sometimes the activity done just before, even in past time and even in future time. Is your habit if you do. If somebody does, then we use simple present tense. Okay, now it's time at verb always, sometimes, often, usually, generally, seldom, etc. Okay, see the time at verb. With this time at verb always, we should use present simple. In exam also, they are noticeable. You have to please notice them. In exam, out of these time at verb, or even they come in your sentence, in your question, then on the basis of the time at verb, on the basis of the usage, you should find out the correct verb. Okay. Now example. She sometimes goes to market. I'm sorry, there is written the typing mistake. She sometimes goes to. Okay, the student. This is GOES goes. Okay, goes to the market. Structure subject plus verb 1 or verb 5 plus object. Okay. Now let's jump to the second one. Okay, my dear student, present continuous tense. Okay, if the action or event happens at the time of speaking. For example, what are you doing right now? You are learning an English class, grammar class. Okay, you are taking a grammar class as well. Okay, you are having your breakfast, lunch, meal, etc. Okay, so at the time of speaking, very first, another, anything, and temporary action, okay, which is not permanently done. Okay, so in that situation also we use present continuous tense. Now you can see here the time in verb of present continuous tense. Now I am teaching you. I use now because this is the word time and verb of what? Present continuous tense. Now you are ready. Now you are right. Okay, now you are talking. Okay. At present, still. Okay, still I am teaching you here. At present I am speaking. At present it is raining outside. Okay. At this moment also. Okay. At this moment, refers also the present time. At this moment they are dancing, right? And look at the time is a single word. If there is look, it refers to what? It refers to the present continuous. Look, they are coming here. Look, they are crossing the road. Okay, so you should remember if such word you see in sentence. Okay, we should apply which tense? We should apply present continuous. Look, listen. Okay, listen. Somebody is knocking the door. Okay, listen. Somebody is knocking the door. Okay, it also refers to present continuous tense. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, the time is running out. Okay, hurry up. The time is running out. Let's go. Hurry up. It is raining. Hurry up. Okay, like this. It also refers to or tells what? Present continuous tense. Okay, so these are the some of the time verb they generally come in what? Present continuous. Then example sentence. Look, they are crossing road. Okay. Subject also you cannot put here. Study also we study this one. So subject plus is R plus verb plus object. And now come to the perfect. Okay. Come to the perfect tense. Present perfect. Action that stopped recently with result. Okay. Action that is stopped recently with result. You have completed your action, but there can be seen what? Effect can be seen at present time. For example, I have completed my homework. If you say this sentence, you can show your homework to your teacher. You have evidence. Okay? And sometimes you can say that I have done exercise. I have done exercise. If you say that, you might be tired. Now you don't like to do exercise anymore. Why? Because you are tired. The tiredness is your what? The effect left at present. Student, are you getting? So that if you say that I did exercise or I exercised, it means there might not be the tiredness on you, right? But if you say I have done exercise, it means what? You are now tired. Now you don't like to do exercise anymore because your body shows such symptom, that tiredness symptom shows, right? So that you say you use present perfect in such situation, okay? And come to the time interval or single word with these tense. You can hear already. I have already done my homework. You can say that. I have passed class. Okay, 4. You can say that. And even here, you can see here. Have you ever visited India? Have you ever visited America? Etc. And I have just talked to the teacher. I have just talked to my father, like this. And 8. Haven't you done your work yet? Haven't you done your work yet? Okay. And next. Okay. So far, I have done all my work so far. Yeah. I have done all my work so far. And lately, my teacher has come and taught us, etc. Okay, these all are the time above, they come in present perfect. Okay, now let's have a look at the example sentence. Okay, already we have given many examples. Even you can see the examples. She has already done homework. Right, now structure also you can see from that screen. Okay, subject plus either has or have plus verb 3. Okay, verb 3 plus object. Okay, then here perfect continuous. Now come to the present perfect continuous tense. Action begins, its usage. Okay, actions begins in past. It's an action event began in the past and continue up to now. Okay, continue up to now. In such situation we should use what? Present perfect continuous. For example, I have been teaching in this school for 10 years, right? I have been teaching in this school for 10 years. You have been studying in this school for 5 years, for 4 years, etc. Okay? So, the task that you already started, okay, the present time, already you started your work, okay, that is studying in this school, and at present also you are just studying in the same school, and hopefully, okay, in the future as well, you will be studying in this school, right? In this situation, we should use what? Present perfect continuous tense. Okay, my dear student. Okay. Now, let's have a look. The next one. For plus period of time, since plus point of time, all plus this. Okay. So actually, we should use such for our since in present perfect continuous tense. But you must remember, for plus period of time, I have been reading novel. I have been reading novel for 3 hours. Yeah, from 3 hours continuously I have been reading novel, right? Or even you can say, I have been reading a novel book since yesterday, since today morning, since last week. Okay, in such way, for plus the length of the time and since plus, okay, starting time, actual starting time. Got it? Yes, you might have got it. Okay, it's very tricky as well to remember in the exam mostly. Okay, the question, okay, we ask the question by using such for our scenes as well. Okay, so please remember them. Okay, now let's go to next one. Example sentence of this one. Okay, he has been teaching for 3 years. This is what it shows what? The duration of the teaching, 3 years. Okay, right? Or even we can say that he has been teaching since 2015, since 2018, since 2019. Okay, starting time, since, and length of the time per. Never forget, my dear student, this is very important part for you. And let's have a look there. What? Structure. Subject plus his subject, he has or had plus been plus or for. Okay, this is the structure that we can find in present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so again, my dear student, I have to tell you that here you can say present simple tense in example. She sometimes go to. This is the wrong. Okay, the typing mistake. She sometimes goes to the market. Okay, sometimes he sometimes goes to the market. Please make it correction yourself. Okay. Okay, my dear student, just I have taught you today the present tense and its whole aspect in detail with structure, example, adverbs and their usage, right? Okay, my dear student, so now we are going to practice how much you understand from the today's lesson, right? This is the practice time. Okay, my dear student, today I just taught you, okay, present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect continuous. Okay, so these all 4 aspects I taught you today of that. Okay, the simple present tense, present tense, right? So on the basis of your learning today, okay, actually how much you had understood the lesson. So this is the time for checking your understanding, right? So now let's practice. Okay, student, let's do together. Okay, supply the correct form of a verb. Okay, we should supply the correct form of the verb in the space below. Here, okay, the verb given in the bracket, we have to use such a given verb. Okay, according to the tense, according to the rules that you have already learned. Okay, number 8, let's have a look. Sally usually noble bush. Okay, what I told you before, what you learned before. Yes, you learned that time involved usually. If there is time involved usually, okay, so this is the general activity. Okay, this is the repeated activity. Okay, so on the basis of that, the time involved, or we can say that involved, we should supply here correct form of the verb from the read basic verb given here. So what is the answer? Sally usually. Okay, then which tense we have to use here? Which tense? Present simple form. Okay, so that Sally usually reads. R-E-A-D is reads. Okay, because the subject is singular, so verb must be also singular. Got it? Okay, now let's go to number B. They seldom dash Facebook use. Okay, they seldom, the time indicator. Okay, what we have to see very first, we must have technique. We must have idea. Okay, here we have what? Seldom. Seldom is a word. This is what? Okay, this refers to the habit of somebody else. Okay, the habit of them. So that they seldom. Okay, if there is a habit, then what do you have to use? What I told you before? Of course, I just told you we use what tense? Yeah, we should use. Okay, here also present simple. They seldom use without changing. Okay, here plural subject, plural verb, use Facebook. Now number C, listen. Okay, someone dash the door. Okay, knock is given there. Listen. What is the single word, or what is the indicator to find it out the correct things, right? relation, already I told you, if the relation with this exclamation marks, okay, relation, someone, yeah, present continuous tense, okay, if you see this, okay, so that someone is knocking, K-N-O-C-K-I-N-G, knocking, okay, I-N-G form. Listen, someone is knocking the door. Okay, now number D. He does at the moment. Speak. Okay, what you have to notice here? As I already told you that subject he. We should notice here at the moment is the time at verb. So that we should write here what he is speaking. Yes, P-E-A-K-I-N-G. Speaking at the moment, right? Okay, now let's go to the next number, number E. She does her homework 8. Do. There is what? I told you before, if there is 8, we should use present, perfect tense, so that she, if there is 8, so we should have negative 1, okay? She hasn't done. Okay, she hasn't, D-O-N-E, she hasn't done. Okay, please write it down. She hasn't done her homework 8. Always, if there is 8, the sentence must be negative, and if there is 8, the sentence must be in which tense? Present perfect tense. Okay, my dear student, now let's see. Look at number F. Which number? Number F. Okay. My best friend, okay, Sharoz, just in this school for 3 years. Yeah, that was recently I told you. My best friend Sharoz, okay, what is the verb given in the bracket? Study. Okay, so my best friend Sharoz for 3 years. For 3 years. Notice this one. So we should use present perfect continuous tense. I told you. Then how do you change? How to supply? My best friend Saroz has been studying. Okay, yes, S-T-U-D-Y-I-N, studying. Yeah, my best friend Saroz has been studying this school. Okay, this school for 3 years. This is the length of the time. Now let's have a look. Number G. They. That is what? Since yesterday, this is the point of time, starting time given. So they had been. They had been. Let's say they had been reading. R-E-A-D-I. They had been reading a novel book since yesterday. Because it's what? Since plus and starting time given yesterday. Now number is. My mother always, okay, this is always, this is the habit, so that always gets up, G-E-T, get, okay, gets up, okay, subject singular, then singular verb, we need to have gets up 5 o'clock in the morning, right? This is how we can do the given exercise. In the exam also the question asked in the same pattern, so please practice a lot. Okay, dear student, I think you have understood today's lesson. If you have any doubt, okay, and you can just consult the concerned teacher in your school. Okay, this much for today. Thank you. Have a nice time.